My name is Glenn Hammer, and I am president of the Arizona Chamber. Today we'll be talking about three issues that are at the forefront of technology discussions. We'll look at the growth of the internet and what policies will best foster the infrastructure needed to handle that growth. We'll talk about the wonders of the wireless world, how it's creating business opportunities like never before, and what policies related to internet content regulation could be pitfalls. And finally, we'll talk about online safety for all generations, kids, parents, and older adults. Our goal for the event today is for you, as a consumer, a parent, business owner, policymaker, or technology professional, to gain a deeper insight into these issues and to walk away with helpful knowledge on the emerging technology opportunities and challenges that we face today.
This is a very important and very timely, I think, conversation we're having here today. And I wanted to thank again Katie and everybody else who is instrumental in putting this together. I think this is a great luncheon. And I think it's, again, something that we all need to be focused on moving forward, especially in terms of, as Glenn mentioned, some of the security issues we're dealing with these days, and the current state of the economy and some of the jobs we're looking at trying to bring here to the state of Arizona.
I've been active over the last several years in trying to work to make sure that we know exactly where broadband is and how fast the speeds are across this country. Whether it's Connect Kentucky or Connected Nation, I've worked with Governor Blunt in Missouri, I've worked with a task force in California that was headed by Governor Schwarzenegger. We all need to know where these networks are. 55% of American people have broadband, but that means 45% of Americans don't have broadband. And the folks who don't have broadband are disproportionately likely to be people in low-income communities, Spanish-speaking American, rural American, people on Native American reservations. They're the folks who aren't benefiting from it. So we as a nation have got to do two things. We've got to make sure we know who has broadband and bring it to everybody. And then we've got to make sure that the broadband that we have is adequate for the needs we have.
There are things you can do today anywhere in America that you couldn't have thought about doing 5 years ago. We have created opportunities in locations that heretofore would have been unthinkable. So rural areas, urban areas, remote areas. It all comes down to infrastructure. No one is more aware than I am, having been in the IPTV business, that we are moving away from the linear content model that Larry talked about. What's linear content? You watch it when it's scheduled to be watched. It's going away. Now again, I can tell you from sitting in rooms at Viacom, at HBO, there's a huge amount of controversy over how this goes away and so forth. But the truth of the matter is, while we're all talking about it, it's going away.
But you also want to have that discussion about privacy and about values when you're online. You want your child to understand that the pictures they post today will be the pictures tomorrow that their college admission officer will be looking at.
Coalition for a Connected West is a 5-state regional coalition. We're based here in Phoenix, but we are out there studying and talking about these issues in Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. I hope that you will come to us and view us as a valuable resource on communications and technology issues moving forward. And we look forward to hopefully seeing you at future events and when we're working on various issues. So thanks again for coming, and have a wonderful afternoon.